What's going on, people? It's me, Taj. I'm returning again with another video. This time we are trying these crochet locks again. If you have not seen me try them the first time, go check them out. Go check that video out on my channel. Make sure you're liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing if you want to. And let's get into it.
You mind? What you wanna do? She don't play and she mad type. She got brains and I'm tight. She that lady.
Anyway, so the first hair store that I went to, I saw that Made Beauty makes soft locks, and these are 28 inches. They're pre-looped in the color T530. Now, I don't know if T530 is the new 99J, but I am so over these companies and their color options, like labeling them a certain thing, but by four different brands the color is different. That's so annoying. Like, if it's burgundy, why is in one company it's like black burgundy and the other company is like magenta? I'm over that. So over that. But anyway, they only had one of these, and I really want to keep my hair pretty red, so I had to get a T530, and it's like darker burgundy on the top, and the 530 is just like brighter on the ends. I did not want that, but here we are. I bought this at the same hair store, the first one. I bought the Model Bow Lock 20-inch in Cherry Wine. Now, if you watched my last crochet fail, but on the day that I first applied it, I had these like locks that were like a cherry wine, purple grape, red color mix, and it looked so fire. So I bought that again because I really was digging that look. So this is that. And again, I guess this hair store doesn't put prices on stuff because there's no price for it. But here's the brand, so do your due diligence with Google and your fingertips. And these are 20 inches. And then at the second hair store, on my search for the Made soft locks that I did not find, I ended up getting Lulu Tress distressed locks in 1B burgundy. And this is what the Made braid should say. It should say 1B burgundy. It should not just say 530 when it's the 530 is at the bottom. But again, not gonna rant about that. This is 24 inches. These are distress locks, pre-looped, and this was $10. And I'm pretty sure the Made locks were probably around $10, maybe like $11.99 because of how long they are. So I got 2 packs of these, and that's what I got for him. Can I just say that I'm going through it right now? A nap is literally plucking me in the forehead. I'm so tired. I've been up since 7:30 and it's like 4 o'clock. Yeah, it's 8 minutes to 4. So I'm gonna go get out of this space and go to the living room and put on some Ren and Stimpy and like try and force myself to get through this. I am about halfway done, I would say. Putting them in is not a problem, it's just I'm tired. But what I will say is I'm pleasantly surprised by the Made hair pack and how I'm almost halfway through my head and I'm not done the pack yet. I still have like 6-7 dreads left to put in, so that's cool. That's actually really cool. But they are really long. Wow. Whew. Very long. They are below my hip bone. They are definitely like touching my butt, so that's fun. I'm going to definitely check in with you guys, probably not till tonight, probably tomorrow morning or something like that, when this is done, and then we can go into a deep dive. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm filming this again because I'm a perfectionist and I like to pick myself apart. So let's try to not touch our hair so much and be precise and to the point. So, it's the next day. I have the locks installed. Some things that I want to say is I'm not sure that crochet locks are for me. And this is my second attempt. So, I think it's pretty safe to say that. So the first thing I noticed was when I was fishing my hair through, because these did not give me a problem fishing the hair through. None of the brands gave me a problem that I used this time. I could get my hair through. I do not like the knots at the root. I can say it's no way around it. I don't like them. I was originally going to wrap my hair at the roots, but I opted out because I was too lazy and I was going to add more time to the hairstyle. The whole point is that it's supposed to be seamless, done. So I didn't want to spend more time doing my hair that way. Also, because of the longest pack of hair being 28 inches and the rest of the hair being 24, the layering was off. So let me bring it to the front and show you what I mean. So the 28 inch of hair, which was the one pack that I told you guys I couldn't find another pack at any of the hair stores. They didn't even carry the color, let alone the brand. So I just went with that one pack. So the 28 inches fell like down here. And so it was that one pack of hair, which was kind of skimpy, just like straggling down. And then there's the rest of the hair, which was all the way up here. So there's hair down here a little bit, and then you have the bulk of the hair up here. It looked crazy. So while normally it wouldn't be an issue to cut it off, right? The problem with that hair and the color was that most of the color was concentrated at the bottom. So it was like a mix of burgundy, 530, 1B. But then when you got to the tips, it was the 530. And that's the color that I really wanted. That was the whole point of me doing these colors. So I had to cut the bulk of the color off because it was too long. And the length that I cut off had the color on it. So that annoyed me right away. Because my hair is fished through, the locks get pretty thick, like towards the root and down to like the mid shaft, and then it kind of tapers off thinner. And I don't know if that's just a me problem, but I don't like the aesthetic of that. I like the consistency to fall through from the root to the tips. So, and it's no way for me to condense my hair with it unless, I don't think there's any way for me to condense that to remedy that. So those are my biggest issues. Overall, the vibe is okay. It's not what I thought it was gonna be, and I think it's the knots the most that are bothering me. I don't like the knots, but that's just the way of crochet hair. So what can I say? It's not really anything I can do about that. I would say for the most part it's fine. It'll do. I don't think I'm gonna take it out as soon as I did the first set that I did, where I wore that for like a week tops. So this is gonna have to stay in longer. But I really do feel like the knots are my problem. I also opted out of a straight middle part because my hair is kind of damaged in the middle from always having like a defined middle part in the same spot. My hair is like not feeling that. So I went for like a zigzag. Don't know if that was a mistake or not, but it's not so bad. But it's hard to tell because I had to put on makeup, so when my face isn't gonna look like this on a day-to-day basis. So I'm sure I'll hate this by Monday. It's Saturday now, so I'm sure I'll hate it. But for now, it will do. Also, I will say that because the locks are pretty condensed, the texture is a little rougher towards the condensed ends versus where my hair is fished through, because it had to be opened up so that my twist could get through. It's a little softer at the roots and in the middle versus the ends, but it's not super rough. It doesn't feel itchy or scratchy against my skin, and I have pretty sensitive skin when it comes to textures, but it's not so bad. The ends are fine to me. Even the ends that I cut, they're fine. I pulled on them a little bit so that they wouldn't be so blunt, but they turned out fine anyway. I was hoping that if I had pulled on them that it would be like springy, like I could make a spring extend and like create my own little ends, but that's just me trying to do too much as usual. But I will say that I achieved the basic. It's not necessarily what I was going for and what I envisioned, but it'll do. I don't know if I gave you a close-up of the knots, what I'm talking about. Like that is a problem, and that's the same problem I had with the last set. So I don't know. If anything new pops up, I will record how I'm feeling about them, but if I don't, it's because things pretty much stay the same. These are gonna have to stay in. I know that for a fact. They're gonna have to stay in. So let me know what you guys think. What you think about these crochet locs. Have you worn them? How do you combat like the knot thing? I don't know. Let me know. Leave a like. Make sure you comment. I love reading the comments. Subscribe if that's what you want to do. And I'll see you guys in the next upload. I hope you are keeping your heads on because, I don't know, things are crazy. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.